We are committed to enabling our students to become competent speech and language therapists. And I believe that our programme is exciting and innovative. And we put a focus, I suppose, on evidence-based practice. So our programme is underpinned by research, but we also put a strong emphasis on the lived experience of people with communication disability. And we involve people with communication disability in our programme. So we have lectures delivered by people with communication disability, and we really think it's important that students get that perspective as well as the theoretical perspective.
The degree is over 4 years. They try to work in kind of a spiral curriculum whereby you learn a little bit about everything in every single year that you're in. So in first year you learn about kids and adults, and then in second year you build on that knowledge again and again. As well as that, you get to learn all of the theory in the classroom, but you get to put it into practice when you go on your clinical placements.
One of the things we have here in NUI Galway is an Onsite Clinic, and that's a unique collaboration with the HSE and with Voices for Down Syndrome Galway. And in the clinic, we have services are being provided, so public health services are being provided, but students are very involved in the delivery of these services under the supervision of the practice educators.
So we essentially have 6 clinic rooms downstairs. We have 4 observation spaces. We have an admin office. We have amazing resources.
We have a very busy and very vibrant clinic here where we have children and adults with communication disabilities and swallowing difficulties who come into our clinic, and they are supported by our students.
To complement what we run in the Onsite Clinic here, we do have our students go to HSE sites and voluntary agency sites. And the idea about that is that they can work with practicing clinicians and in the service to which they're going to be future employees.
So some of our placements are one-day weekly placements, and the advantage of those is that students can integrate their learning. So what they're learning in the classroom, they can apply in the clinic. And we also have block placements where students would spend, weeks in a clinical setting, and they develop their clinical competencies under the supervision of practice educators. So I think, the practical component of the course is important right from the beginning, because we think it's really important that students learn to apply what they're learning in the classroom to what they're applying it to their clinical work, where they're learning their clinical competencies.
From first year, we introduce students to working with clients. So from the start, we're training them to be speech and language therapists, not be students, So I think they get that from very early on.
Or you're never made to feel like you're a student. You're made to feel like you are part of the team. And from all of the placements that I went on, that was the case. I was just another member of the team, another speech and language therapist, not the student that just sits in the corner and says nothing. You do get to interact with the clients. You do get to make an impact and a difference on their lives. And although the placements themselves can be short at times, even one session, and you can see the impact that it makes on a child's face or an adult's life. So that element of it is fantastic.
Research is a really important part of our programme. The students learn about the importance of using evidence and using research in their practice, but students also get an opportunity to actually do a piece of empirical research themselves. And we think that's a really important part of the programme, because I think you really learn the nuts and bolts of research when you actually get to do projects. So in third year, our students select a project and then they get ethical approval for that project in third year. And then in fourth year, they go on to actually do that piece of research. And I was at the IASLT conference, which is the National Conference for Speech and Language Therapists in Ireland. And I'm always very proud that our students get to present their research at that kind of national and international fora. So I think they really learn then about the mechanics of research, and I think it enables them to be really evidence-based practitioners when they qualify.